everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Shae Lawrence Show, episode number 3. Yes, I really do appreciate you tuning in. And we have an amazing guest today by the name of Dane. And if you love gritty, soulful, heartfelt, yet smooth vocals that are incredibly intense, yet invigorating, like a straight shot of Ray and Nephew's Jamaican rum, you will absolutely love and appreciate the vocal abilities and unique stylings of reggae, R&B soul star Dane. Born on the beautiful island of Jamaica and arriving here on U.S. soil at the tender age of 1, Dane has definitely had his fair share of adversity and tumultuous events in his life. Yeah, Dane possesses the vocals that are laced with velvety texture, enveloped in soul-stirring grit, and dipped in raw, yet pure, unadulterated passion and emotions. His intensely bold delivery and performance, undeniable vocals, and effortlessly charismatic stage presence can reignite even the coldest of souls. Yes, as it says, he's amazing all in all. That's what it comes down to. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Dane. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
Nice to
long
see you.
time.
Yes, thanks for
yeah,
having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
So what's going on? You know, at the top of the show, I always like to start off with the meaning behind a person's name, and I know that the meaning is very has a big impact.
Yeah, my name is Dane. My government name
Yeah.
is Dane. So it's kind of a play on the name, on the word ordain.
Right.
Ordained for something.
Right.
It was given to me by one of my friends in Mount Vernon. Big up Mount Vernon on the Ville.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brethren gave me the name. Said asked me what can I do with myself. I said I got a CDL. Oh, you can't do nothing, man. You're ordained for sing. Music is your talent. So that's the name Dane. That's where it come from.
I actually think that's very brilliant.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I love
you.
the significance behind that. So tell us about a pivotal moment in your life when you just knew that you were ordained to entertain.
Well, you know what? As a person, I raised inside of the church for a while growing up. I had no choice, and grandma said, you got church, you have no other option. So I'm singing a choir and play drums and them something there, and I just can't get away from music. It's in my soul, and I love it so much.
Yeah.
So I just knew that it's my destiny.
Yeah. Touch on the events in your life, one in particular, if you don't mind, about what really helped you to navigate, or how music helped you to navigate through these tumultuous events in your life.
You know what? The first time I ever tried to write a song, and I started to express my emotions, how I felt about whatever I was dealing with at the time.
Yeah.
And just try to first I started out with a little cat, hat, sat, try to rhyme it out and then get a little bit more intense, and got to put a melody to it.
Yeah.
And I loved the way it felt when I sang it to the beat, and it just said this is something I gotta continue to do this more. It's like therapeutic for myself, if you will.
Absolutely.
And help other people too. I see people's reactions to the music. That's kind of that's motivating too.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that because over the course of years, you've performed in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
If you really if you accumulate the amount of audiences that you've performed in front of, that's
thousands. Yeah,
that's nothing to sneeze at.
No, that's a
right?
big deal. It's a big deal.
Yeah,
truly.
And you definitely do have the energy on stage as well.
Thank
you. You always give a riveting show, and what helps you to be so fearless? Because one thing I could say, this man would be like he's in your face with it, and that's the type of energy that keeps the people entertained. So how do you keep that fearlessness?
Well, I watch from people that I admire, the James Brown, that man don't give a crap about it. I see Bob Marley move away on stage, that you can't act that, Buju, Luciano, these people, man. And even some who don't even run around the stage like Barris, his voice is just so strong, and the words to his music is, so, it's compelling, and I just take a piece of all of that.
Yeah,
piece
yeah.
of all of that and just, make it my own ways,
Yeah.
you know?
And that's what I really appreciate about you, that you incorporate different elements of all of these legendary acts and
Appreciate
you
you.
really put your own spin on it, right?
Appreciate you,
And
yeah.
also you being born in Jamaica, but, American actually, right?
Yeah.
Jamaican, like
I'm
me.
yeah, man.
Big up
I'm Jamaican. I'm
well, yeah, well,
Jamaican. Jamaican.
well, yeah, that's how I look at it
True,
too. I
true, but
consider us Jamaican. I consider you Jamaican, but
true.
for the people at home, just to dumb it down a little bit, not dumb it down, but you know what I mean. 'Cause
Foreign raised me.
Yeah, America raised you, right? But
True.
you have the Jamaican roots. So how
Absolutely.
have you navigated life being of both worlds, especially in your music?
Well, growing up here in America, I lived in a few different places. Besides, I lived in Georgia.
Okay.
Grew up in Atlanta for some time, a good amount of time in Georgia, and then in New York. I lived in Westchester. White Plains, New
Yeah.
Rochelle, Mount Vernon, Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem. All these places, man. But the core is Jamaican. I grew up, Jamaican upbringing, Jamaican food, Jamaican lick, all kind of everything, everything is Jamaican. You know what I'm saying?
For the people at home, they're like, Jamaican what? Well,
Jamaican lick.
see, we don't want to say too much on the people them TV, but you know what we mean.
Same.
But for those that don't, we as Jamaicans, we tend to discipline our children in a way that may be considered less than favorable to others. But when we say
Good
lick,
upbringing.
it doesn't mean actually lick. It means
Whoa.
more like,
Why?
yeah,
That's
understand?
right,
No,
right,
because you have to
right.
explain,
True,
because some
true.
people don't understand
true.
the patois, you know?
True.
So, how do you feel navigating that world? Like, was it an awkward transition? Like, because you primarily market your reggae music in America, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel that you are well received because you were born in America doing reggae music?
No, you know what happened? We have such talented musicians, artists, in this reggae culture,
Yeah.
worldwide. But Jamaica, we have that funny way of being able to just intertwine the two,
Yeah.
crossover. It's such like good examples is like Shaggy, Sean Paul, Killer, Masika, Sizzla,
Yeah.
all these people, Capleton,
Yeah.
Bob, of course.
Of course.
You understand me?
Peter
Like
Tosh.
Peter, that's
Yeah.
my guy, Peter Tosh.
Yeah.
Like we have that unique way of crossing over and blending in and letting the world know what we're saying, even if they didn't really to understand the words, the vibes, the lyrics, you know what I mean, the energy.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I use that as well.
Yeah, yeah, I love that about your energy and what you contribute to the culture.
Thank you.
Right? A lot of people, for those that don't know, the Uptown Bronx
Yeah.
reggae scene is like, it's like if you know, you know.
Yeah,
like, right?
yeah.
Shout out to Meds and Wackies that been doing this for
Yeah, big up
eons. I
Wackies,
mean, the
Meds.
Uptown Bronx reggae scene is our own
Capella
thing,
Gray,
right?
too.
Capella Gray. Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the song he sang? He was running the summer one time.
Running the summer, man. He had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, shout out to Capella Gray.
Dexter
Yeah.
Daps.
Oh yeah, yeah. Shout out to Dexter Daps. Yeah, you next up. You know that, right?
Say that. Appreciate you.
I'm
Say
really
that.
putting that out there. So, what comparisons do you usually get to other artists, if any?
I don't want to say like I'm so unique that you can't compare me to anybody, but I think my aura, and maybe like my stage presence, it's that crossover element, that crossover element. Sean Paul crossover, how to blend this and that, Killer,
Yeah.
Busy Signal. These are all of my idols, people who I look up to, that they don't sound the same,
Yeah.
but they have that little thing there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That grab the people. That's like, yo, I need to hear it. I need to know who that artist is. Or that song sounds crazy. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to bring. That's what I bring to it. That's what I bring. But I love one drop still. I do love one drop. I do love one drop reggae. That's the core. Bass line and drum and them where But yeah, it's more of the aura and the vibration more than the voice. The voice, maybe my voice different. My style
I
different.
must say, it is unique, and I do notice that you incorporate not only the reggae elements, but your American elements. Name some of the American artists that you admire.
Wow. Wow, there's so many people because it's, if I tell you Nina Simone, you be like, stop playing with me. Yeah,
Oh, good one.
yeah.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Nina
That's a good one.
Simone, Lord God, Metella said, James Brown,
Yeah.
um, of course, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Everybody love Michael. Man, I wanted the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to think of this guy's name again, man. It'll come back to me. It'll forward back to me. It'll forward
Yeah.
back to me. But I have a whole host of them, man, that I really, their music really touched me. I love R&B. I love Tank,
Yeah, he's an amazing
man.
songwriter too.
Yeah. Them
Yeah.
people are talented, man. Talented, bad.
Yeah.
So many different artists, man.
And
Usher.
even Jodeci. I remember you mentioned Jodeci.
That's it. Casey and JoJo. I don't know.
Casey and
Yeah.
JoJo.
Casey and JoJo. Those two right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fire for him still, but R. Kelly, man.
No,
early
for real.
early R. Kelly, man.
Can't
Them
take away
weird.
from the fact that the man is talented, but it is what it is.
Yeah. See, already, man. And big up Tory Lanez.
Tory Lane. You trying to get me canceled?
I mean, say it,
Because
man.
I don't know. I got my own personal thoughts on that.
I mean, say it, man. But the talent. Yeah, the ability. Yeah. He has that West Indian.
Tory Lanez is Jamaican, right?
No,
Canadian,
no.
Jamaican.
I think he's Bayesian. I think he's
Okay.
Barbados, I think.
Some type of coconut.
One of them. Yeah.
One of them coconut
Yeah. One of we, man.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your story and how you ultimately migrated to America from Jamaica. It's a very important story that I feel you should share with the viewers.
Well, I came to America because my mother gave birth to me with full-blown breast cancer. So so I was told she went to the doctor because she wasn't feeling well, and took the test. Oh, you're pregnant. And then and I'm getting another phone call back and say, can you come back down again, please, because we see something wrong. Turns out she had breast cancer, and she had the option, either maybe abort the child or work on herself. But she carried me through full term, gave birth to me, and then I left her like when I was 6 months.
You left Jamaica?
No, left Kingston, 'cause I'm born in Kingston.
Oh, okay.
So I went to country. I went over to went to Calabar, not Calabar over that side, but Calabar in Trelawney.
Okay.
Like a small dot named Calabar in Trelawney, and from there I came here. I came here. So she passed away when I was over here. I didn't get a chance to meet her. And my father passed away. So I don't really even know who I got the music from. I'm not really too sure who can sing or who can knock two drums or whatever, play piano. I don't know. But,
have you ever thought about delving deeper into your origin, or possibly doing like a genealogy test, or to see where your roots truly come from?
Well, I ain't never really been to Jamaica before. So when I reach down there, I plan on going. There's a place called Dovecot. I'm going there because see my mother, and you don't go already, man. When you famous, everybody find you.
Well, they're gonna come looking for you after today. I kind of feel it. I don't know, because a lot of eyes are gonna be on you for real. Not that a lot of eyes aren't on you now, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out into the universe and watching it manifest, right, from my mouth to God's ears, right? But it's such a important story to tell. That's why I wanted you to touch on the fact that you didn't know your parents, unfortunately, based on some unfortunate circumstances, and I know that'll help a lot of people at home, I'm sure. You know what I mean? So what type of advice, you can get back to hold that thought, but what type of advice would you give to anyone that has a dream but didn't come from the best circumstances? Like, what would you tell them?
I know it sounds cliche, but just hold on to the dream and don't let go. Because I believe you are given the desire to desire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe the higher power gives you the desire to desire so it can show you what's out there for you to go grab.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you have a talent, if you have a dream, if you have a vision, It was given to you. It was put in front of you to see it so that you can walk to that destination, to that location. And it's gonna be people, circumstances that's gonna get in your way. But can't nothing stop you.
Yeah.
Can't nothing stop you.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop you.
At all.
Nothing can stop
all.
you. You see me? Not
Yeah.
a thing can stop you.
Big Jamaican energy.
You see?
You
No,
already
seriously,
know.
nothing can stop you.
Seriously.
If you're supposed to bust, you're supposed to bust. You're supposed to write the book, you're supposed to write the book. You know what I'm saying? If you're supposed to make it, you're supposed to make it, you know? Only thing that can stop you is you. Information is there for a reason. You get the information and you move off of it.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And you make the right connections like they're in front of you, you know what I'm saying?
And interestingly enough, I'm glad you mentioned that because our Dane and I actually have worked together in the past. I sang background vocals on one of your records, right? Entitled.
Maybe 2, I think.
Oh, 2 records, actually. So how is your recording career going overall? What's your next projects? What are you currently working on? Tell us about that.
Well, right now, I have a great single called Earth Strong. It was actually produced by Dre Tex. Big up Dre Tex.
Big up J Tag.
Bronx legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right now touring with Lauryn Hill, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, big deal. He's worked with a lot of artists, and he's Grammy nominated, you know.
Yeah, that's
producer.
amazing. That is amazing. And you got these people in your corner.
Yo, that's
But
a
to
big
me, it's
deal.
not far-fetched. The way I look at it, or the way how I feel like you're supposed to look at it, or anyone for that matter, you are that.
See?
Because these people started out on a certain level too, and they gradually progressed, right? It doesn't happen overnight,
See,
right?
Hold on, upon a dream.
Yeah, exactly. It's a process. So to kind of circle back to what we were talking about originally with the whole your story with your parents, right? It's amazing how you were able to take that negative situation and turn it into a positive, right? And you've made something beautiful out of it,
Yeah.
right? But it actually is a beautiful story because your mother decided to bring you forth. I mean,
Yeah. Big up, mama.
woof, got goosebumps. That's amazing. And you're here to tell the story. So, but there's always duality, right? So
True.
what are the negative aspects? Like how has it affected you mentally and emotionally throughout your life? I'm not trying to make this a therapy session, but we're gonna make it a therapy session. I hope I'm not digging too deep.
No, I mean,
I hope I'm not
shoot.
digging too deep.
I mean, you know what? We was talking off the air, and I was telling you, we was talking about it, and it was like maybe sometime, you know, maybe the screws ain't too tightened. You know what I mean? The elevator don't go all the way upstairs.
I'm not
Sometimes.
laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because the way you said it. It's the way you said it, but it's actually a serious
Because
topic.
some people who are polished, you know, they so polished that one little chip, one little chink in the armor, you know what I mean, the whole everything fall apart.
Mashallah.
You know what I'm saying? My shield have a bunch of dents in it. You know what I'm saying? I polish it up same way, but I got a crack over here. My sword have blood on it. You know what I mean? My crown a little too heavy, and it might be too small for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you gotta work with what you got is what I'm saying. You feel me? So yeah, I learned how to do that. To me, it's normal. It's normal, you know? So watch this. You might know your mother, right? But suppose I have somebody who would want to give me motherly love. It might frighten me, but it's a normal thing for you. It might be a little frightening for me for somebody to say, I love you, you know, I love you, son. I'm like, you know, it's a little weird, you know, maybe I can't work with that.
Right.
You know,
right.
I don't know. I'm just saying, you know.
Right, because that you don't know it too really, right?
Right. It's like somebody who never seen before in their life. You get that person's vision, they might want to be blind back again, because they so used to walk around like this, and it makes much more sense like this, versus now the colors and this is too bright and you know what I mean. And I don't want to see your face. I want to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's such an interesting way that you put it, because that can apply in so many different aspects of life. That's an interesting analogy, right? Like you're so accustomed to a way of life that you're almost like, for instance, some people that just dung in other dumps, and then they get an opportunity to elevate, and it's like they almost can't manage the success because they're used to being in the dumps. When you don't know anything outside of that, it can be pretty frightening, right?
I have some people who like incarcerated for so long that they come back right here into the natural world, you know, and mix and mingle with people who are
They're
not violent.
institutionalized
Yeah,
in
you
your
know,
mind.
yeah. People, this person not violent, might touch you to say excuse me, and it's a little bit different. You know, and probably rather be behind the walls instead. So for me, growing up, you know, or surviving, you know, what I've survived, you know what I'm saying, even emotionally, you know, I learned how to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, there's need improvements that need to be made, but I value connections.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I value connections. I value the link with people. That's why, you know, your family. Sometimes the family ain't even the people that's your blood. It's the person when you link on to want to have the same mindset, vibration, you know what I mean, energy, frequency, and you work with that there, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of, say that last part again, say that last part one more time.
I was saying that.
Sorry about that.
No,
it's not that I
okay.
wasn't listening,
No,
it's
no.
just, yeah.
That's sometimes the link
Yeah.
you make, the connections you make with people is so powerful. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sometimes even more than just, you know, the family that you grew up and, you know what I'm saying, know your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and you know your community. You get to, as you mature.
You create your own family, your own
Correct.
soul tribe,
Correct,
right?
correct. That's
Doesn't
it.
necessarily have to be blood.
No, not
Right?
sometimes.
Even, you know, this conversation we're having now, it almost feels more like family than my own family to
Wow.
some degree,
Wow,
right?
wow.
And, you know, it is what you make it. And I'm glad, you know, I just want to say thank you so much, and I appreciate your honesty and your transparency, because that's hard to come by. And a lot of people, especially in our community, and particularly in the Caribbean community, we don't like to talk about mental health. Let's call it what it is,
True.
right? But
True.
it's so imperative that we discuss these things. But anyway, on another note, you are a daddy, you're a father.
Yeah,
You have a beautiful daughter. How old is she?
She's 6.
Okay.
And I have a son as well.
Oh, and you have a son as well. How old is he?
14.
Okay, all right. So being a parent, how do you juggle parenting life with your musical career?
It's not hard enough for me still. You know, hard. You don't reach them levels yet. You know
Teach
what I mean?
me.
You know. But for me, I would just want the career just to go a certain way where they be like, that's my dad, you know?
Yeah.
My daddy that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's most important for me, you know what I mean? I think my kids understand my talent. My son he grew up seeing me knocking drums and all that. My daughter, you know, I sing to her often, you know, and she could hold a note too at 6. It's kind of crazy.
I believe it.
That's wild.
I believe it.
That's wild. That's
You
6.
don't come from this level of talent and don't
thanks.
have and don't possess that.
Respect.
You can't not pass that on. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Respect.
And speaking of musicianship, I didn't even know that you were a drummer until like all of 2.5 seconds ago. What? What is that about? Like, what are you doing with that? You play the drums?
When it comes to the drumming now, I can't hold a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I play the drums. Straight. I play the drums. I can't tell you. I play the drums. But, you know, I know some drummers. Them man, they eat, sleep, drumming, rhythm, rudiments. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Big up Sylvester, big up Damien drums.
Oh, Damn Drums? Yeah, big up Damn Drums. I worked
man.
with him before. Shout out.
Yeah.
big up.
Eric Lewis.
Yeah.
He plays for Beyonce.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Big up yourself,
Nice.
Eric, man. Heavy manners. Yeah, so I know some musicians, you know.
Okay. So we're actually 2 minutes to goodbye. So you know what? Are you okay with singing Acapulco, acapella style? No. All right. We have 5 minutes in total. Okay. So actually, you know what? We're going to talk. Let's go to commercial break. Is that all right, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go to commercial break really quickly. And when we come back, we're going to have a performance, a couple of more questions, and a performance by our Dane.
Boom.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold,
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for coming back to the Shae Lawrence Show. We have our Dane here singing his new single entitled Earth Strong. Take it away.
special tonight. It only comes around once a year. Let's do this right. No time to vex and fuss and fight. There's some unspeakable things I wanna do tonight. Make sure that ponytail's tight. Blindfold and handcuffs, faith not your sight. Hop on this private jet and take a flight. Don't you look down if you're afraid of heights. And I heard strong suit, yeah. The one where me love, where fits like a glove. In your skin, no designer wear, in the way me I fit here. When I wanna get to you. If you only had a clue of the things I'm about to do, can't predict this next move, yeah. This is a win-win situation, you can't lose. I want to soak your body down like a wet dream. You a knife with cream like a ice cream. Carrot till you go, not tell a friend, yeah. Next year we'll do this all again, yeah. This is what your earth strong should be like. Baby's a player when me dim the lights. Out of body experience you will fly. Lay up on the back, lift your soul up to the sky. Back up with the roots, why no time to play. Red rose petals in the hallway. Sweat up the sheets, make it wet just like the rain. Apply the pressure, makes the pleasure with the pain. Ah, there she say me live up to me name. Open the fountains of love and make you dream. Ah, there she say me live up to me name. Open the fountains of love and make you dream. And I heard strong suit, yes. The one where me love, where fits like a glove. And no designer wear, in the way me I fit here. When I wanna get to you. If you only had a clue of the things I'm about to do, can't predict this next move, yeah. This is a win-win situation, you can't lose. Happy birthday to you, baby, yeah. That's it, strong, yeah. Happy earth strong, baby. Feel like my earth strong. Me love for my earth strong. Come give me your earth strong. Earth strong.